Well, the first thing you want to do is get some good pliers, grab the reflector part, and break it off. Now I have a 3/4 inch hole saw without the bit in there. I'm going to go around this intersection because there is a bolt right there. Be very careful. Not to let that slide off. And we're going to keep going through. Now that that is off, you're going to find there's an inner piece of plastic that we also need to go through to get the wire through. So we're going to keep going. And now we are all the way through. Now, using a hole saw without the center bit is very dangerous. You can easily go off the side and scrape up your vehicle. There was a raised piece in the center that I was kind of using as a guide, but again, be careful when you're doing that. Oh. If you have a deburr tool, you can take the edge off of that, make it nice. Now the light, I extended the wires using some wire that I had from doing some deck lighting. You can pull that through, put your grommet in there. I like to make sure the little label's at the top. Get it centered. I'm going to drill a little pilot hole. Now when you put this one in, you're going to notice that it hits the inner plastic. You're going to have to go through that plastic on the inside as well. Push a little harder, it'll go through. There we go. If you have questions on how to jack up the front of your cart, if you get a bar or a pipe and put it right down the middle, you can jack it up without hurting anything on the cart. The wires I'm using for the front marker lights is this wire here coming out of the front, which is for that piece there. Over here. The wires are green for ground and brown for the positive side, which you can see I've added another connector in here using solder and heat shrink, I added this connector and connected both into the connector. And voila, we have lights. I wanted to mention that you can buy this fabric tape to rewrap your harness so it looks just like the factory. And looks pretty good. The wires in the back are also green and brown, and you'll find them in this loom here. You can see I already added a connector, but the LED is connected to it. It's not there's 3 looms back here. It's not the one with the pigtail here, or the one that's going down to the motor, but it's the other one that you will find actually the right rear tail light and the license plate light go through there. Now if you're going to do your own electrical, I really highly suggest you get an electronic test light. That way when you probe into the wires you can see exactly what you're getting. Either it's the straight battery voltage or if you're getting actually 12 volts. It's only about $18 on Amazon. I'll put it in the description.